Well, good morning, Bobby Lee and
Willis.
Here from Hurricane Creek Farms on a fine Saturday morning. Oh, our heifer that we've been watching the closest for calving. No, not yet. Man, she looks close. But I was wrong about one thing. She was not the next one to go. We've now had 2 calves. Need to find that second one. As I look, I don't see that heifer either. They may be across the creek. We'll ride around and find her, get a few other things checked, and then get after it. We need to be on a tractor mowing hay. I'd really kind of hoped to have already been on it, but yeah, days are getting shorter. Sunrise not till after 7 a.m. now. All right, we'll ride around and find that other one. Keep a close eye on her. This won't be the last time we check her today. She looks really close. One thing we are getting ready, making plans to do is we need to wean these calves. Pasture's starting to get a little short here, whereas we got plenty of grass up the road. We just got those 10 calves up there, so we go ahead and pull 30, 35 calves off of this and move up the road. That'd be nice, but really would like for it to cool off a little bit. It's gonna be like 86 today. And then here in a couple of days, our lows are in the 30s. So I don't like those wild temperature swings for right in the middle of weaning. So still holding off on that, but the weather gets a little cooler. That'll be another task for us to get done. Too, right now we're really focused on getting this hay finished up for the year. All right, so there's that newest pair. That bull calf was born Thursday. Yeah, today's Saturday. So, yeah, nice looking little pair right there. They're in good shape. Now we need to go get some hay cut, don't we? Replacement top link for the one we bent in the last video. This one, a little better one than the one we got from Tractor Supply, an actual Kubota one. Also a little more expensive, basically $500 for that. But we'll get that replaced on that tractor and we'll be ready to mow again. Can you believe $500 for that? Yeah. You better believe it.
That is a big piece at all for $500.
We'll say that one, nothing wrong with it. You hold on to that for me?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of heavy, isn't it? You wasn't prepared for how heavy that was. Extend this baby way.
What was wrong with this one?
Well, it was a category 2, and this one's actually, it's category 1 here, category 2 on this end, so this is much better, more appropriate.
What's wrong with it being appropriate?
Well, we made it work, but this is a lot better.
So it works better?
Yes, this will work better.
So basically that one was made not long ago like this one was?
Well, this one's just made specifically for this type of tractor.
But this one wasn't?
Not exactly.
Is it like kind of like made for like a grain tractor?
I don't know that color matters so much, but yeah, you're on the right track. I like your line of thinking.
Like, is what you're using the tool with? Like how you're using.
When we get to the field, we'll double check that that height is set just right.
I mean, you just got a new one. Does it
Lock
have
that down there. Okay, so yeah, the other day, of course, we bent up our top link. We sheared that pin off just on that other side. We tore up the fender. We thought that was it, but my buddy BC Farms on the comment to that video pointed out, he's like, said he had done the exact same thing. Said it also bent his lift arm, and he actually noticed it from the video. And yes, as you can see, not nearly as straight as it should be. So I would imagine that's probably another $500 or more. It should be nice and straight like this one. I mean, obviously we ran this thing for about 2 hours the other day. Didn't have any obvious issues, so we're gonna see if we can, well, maybe run it for 4 or 5 hours today. But I think we need to top the tractor off with fuel just to make sure, and yeah, then we'll be headed to the field. Yeah, I think he just walked off. Coyote over there. Maybe the first real wildlife we've seen this farm. Yeah, of course, we've got the rifle not in the tractor with us. I don't know that we could have gotten close enough. If we'd stopped the tractor, I'm sure he would have bolted. It's pretty cool. Have you ever seen a coyote before? You have, yeah. All right, mowing right along. Been going about an hour and a half. Everything's holding together for now. So I should pray it does for another 2 or 3 hours, and we'll have this farm done. We're cutting right along. We've got the biggest side of this farm done. Hay out here is actually pretty good, which this side of the farm is always a little better. There were definitely parts over on the other side that probably weren't even worth cutting, but if it makes a little hay, some cow somewhere will appreciate that this winter. But yeah, pretty good out here. A good bit of Johnson grass. I think a lot of this was pasture at one time, even off down over the hills there. And so I don't know, that may have always been a hayfield over there. But anyway, you having fun? Somebody's getting bored. I don't blame him. It is noon. I did bring a little snack bar, but he doesn't want that. He's hungry, so another hour and a half, we should be back at home and get some real food to eat, all right? All right, so quick lunch break. Now we're back in the hayfield. Dad's on the square baler. Got everything going good. You know, well, I guess it'd be 2 videos ago. Last weekend, the counter wasn't working. The counter's working now. My uncle's rolling a little hay. I got the little machine over here. We're gonna be pulling the accumulator here in just a minute. Yeah, thought I was gonna roll hay while Dad square baled, but unfortunately, just found out, or Dad just told me, my uncle's normally, you know, on the harvest crew, you know, for their farm, running that part of the operation, and had a combine catch on fire last night. So they are temporarily out of commission, hopefully very temporarily. Need to get the crop out. So right as we were getting things together, he came by and he's like, well, he'll just roll the hay. So we were gonna accumulate it and pick it all up and haul it tomorrow, but now we'll at least get it accumulated. It's nearly 4 o'clock. Got an important ball game coming on here in a little over 2 hours, which sunset's about 6:30 anyway. But yeah, we're gonna let Dad get a little ways out in front of us. He's gonna roll just around the edges, these outside windrows, get them out of the way. We're only gonna square bale about 250 bales, I think, is the plan. And so he's got a bunch more he's gonna roll back behind the house, and then on another farm up the road. Dad got it all raked. He started, I don't know, a little before lunch while we were finishing up cutting. So a lot of hay getting put up these few days. It's just good weather for it, getting this last cutting baled up, rolled up, and in the barn. And yeah, Willis riding with my uncle right now. Told him, I was like, yeah, I don't really want you riding with me, especially not down the road on the open station tractor. And the 5100M does not have a buddy seat. So he picked the 7330. But this little tractor, I was pleasantly surprised. I was expecting it to do about 15, 16 miles an hour on the road. It'll do over 20. Now I just realized I left the lights on, so I better cut those off before I run the battery down. We'll move it, the tongue out of transport position and into accumulating position, and hook her back up. They run a John Deere round baler, very similar to ours. Just the big difference being that it is the big round baler rolls, big rolls. We figure twice as much hay in those 5x6 rolls than the 4x5s. May not be quite twice as much, but yeah, that baler is also nice because the pickup on those, I believe it's a 567, and really all the new ones, other than the economy models like we have, has hydraulic pickup. You don't have to get off and crank it up and down when you're moving from one field to the next. We'll pull up here and ask Dad how many he has on the counter. How many we have? 306. Broke 2, so 304.
Pull on that shit.
See if we can get that now. That'll make a full pack.
I tell you what. I don't know. We just need time.
All right. I didn't even see I missed a bale back there, so we will have a full pack of 8. Didn't even need to try to rip one out of the chute there. Don't have as much junk with me as usual getting off the tractor. But be sure I got my water bottle, extra camera, gloves. I think we're all set. Yeah, I like that little tractor. What is it? It's a John Deere 4066M. Yeah, heavy duty, little hydrostatic drive. There is apparently a replacement combine. I think they went and got this morning. I guess they just, by the time they got home with it, I think they had to go, I don't know, like I said, Dyersburg, so I don't know, those things are probably pretty fast on the road, but that was probably still an hour and a half, 2-hour drive home with that, and so I don't know, maybe they'll get back started cutting beans tomorrow. I guess my other obvious question, I don't know if they were able to get the header off and if it was damaged in the fire or not. I think he said they didn't think it was necessarily going to be a complete loss. But fire department got there, took them a while to get it put out. Didn't burn up the whole bean field, thankfully, because apparently it wasn't like they were done with that field. So yeah, hopefully the header may be okay. Or that may be the holdup. They got a combine, but now they're having to scramble to find a header somewhere. Who knows? All right, get Dad square baler parked and put away. And then it's about 5:30, we got 30 minutes till kickoff. Okay, we kind of forgot to film the end of the video while we were there in the field. Got home, watched a little football, just pulled the meat off the grill. Not how well you'll be able to tell here, but got elk tenderloin. Yeah, if we got enough light. She is perfectly medium rare. Got a little garlic compound butter there on top. Some grilled veggies. Yeah, first half was kind of, oh gosh, we might have set football back a couple of decades. 3-0, we're down. I don't know. We got to figure something out on offense. But what we don't have to figure out is we know what we're doing in the hayfield. We feel like we do. Tear stuff up sometimes. But that's a commercial. Why am I talking over that? It's halftime. We need to listen to the talking heads. But tomorrow we're going to be back at it again. So this may be a 3-video week. Got some hay. The hay that we cut on Wednesday needs to be raked and rolled. Of course, everything we square baled today and accumulated needs to be loaded and hauled. We got to check these heifers. See if anybody calves overnight. But appreciate y'all watching. It's been a good day. Also, yeah, I'm about to sit down and on my phone, on Facebook Live, I'll be watching my baby girl play softball. They're actually in the championship game tonight, just about to start. Willis and I stayed home because we had to be in the hayfield today. I guess I'm, with Willis, I might win Father of the Year. With Kimber, I'm not. Had to apologize to her that, hey, I'll be at the next one. But, we're about to watch them on Facebook Live. Beauty of technology. Even youth sports you can watch sometimes live right there on your phone or on TV. But anyway, we appreciate y'all watching. It's the end of the video. What do we say?
Eat beef and not blast.
And go Vols.